Alright, yes, Sam. Everyone.
Although, where's the thing?
You guys find us, just not in the orange box. Actually, that would be a great idea. But first things first, I'll do an introduction. So, first of all, we have our judges. I understand one of them we've made a bit of a change, but I'll explain that in a sec. So, first of all, we have Mark Dixon from Perth. Give him a hand. So, from memory, I met Mark in Sydney around 2010 at ATG. He was the guy that I didn't even know what the move Grandmaster Swipe was, and then I saw him do one in Kick a Roof Tile that made his foot bleed, and since then, he's been the GMS guy. So, he's been keeping the Perth scene alive down there and pushing really hard, and still going, and we're about the same age as well, and he's going harder than most people in their 30s. So give him a round of applause. He's decided to come and judge for tonight. Alright, so again, all the judges are very special guests, but this is someone that before I even knew that you could teach tricking, he was already doing it. So please give it up for Jono Wong. Jono Wong is one of the first trickers in Australia. I don't say that lightly. He's one of the first generation trickers. He's the one that was starting doing coaching courses with Morgan in Sydney back in the day. He paved the way for a lot of people, including myself, having the career that I have, teaching that you could actually make tricking a more legitimate sport rather than, can we borrow the gym for an hour? Thanks. No, he actually went ahead and created a curriculum. He's created the insurance that we've been able to have events like this. So if it wasn't for him, realistically, this wouldn't be a thing. So one more round of applause for John. Right, the surprise judge for all of us tonight is Byron. Give it up for Byron. Who knew? So Byron is currently recovering from a bit of an injury and also some sickness. So he decided to kind of play it safe and he wanted to jump in and judge for tonight, which is awesome because who was meant to be our judge? Can everyone get up for Jacob Bragg? Also has actually stepped up to take care of the videography and photography for this gathering. He's doing it because he actually asked if he could step in and be a part of this, which is amazing. I didn't even have to reach out. He just wanted to do it, which is incredible. So, as you guys already know for Byron, he is one of the top trickers in the country without question. So while it's unfortunate that he won't be able to battle, he still has a gigantic influence in terms of the scene and in terms of the kind of things that trickers in my generation were like, wouldn't that be funny if that could be a thing one day? Yeah, he's doing it. So it's exactly that kind of person where we now have a beautiful mix of the judges and a very handsome photographer to take care of the whole event. So please give everyone a round of applause again. Awesome. So, judges, if you guys, I did make a seat for you, but obviously if you wanted to organise a different chair over there, if you want to take the orange box, and also you don't need that. But I've also given each of the judges, again, it's not a huge ordeal, but I've given each of the judges one red panda plush toy. Their job for the remainder of tonight before they leave is to, oh my god, it opened out, is to give one person of their choice as an MVP. They will give that red panda to someone. So it isn't necessarily who's winning the battle, it isn't necessarily who's taking the lead in Prince of the Floor, it's literally, if one of them is just guys, it's youngster. You might get a red panda as a reward from them, which is pretty sick. So that's why they're there. Big shout out to my business partner, Janice, so he actually surprised me and bought 10 of those. So that's enough announcements. Other than that, let's get into battles. Who's ready?